Okay, so who do we need to do next? I'm feeling... It's looking like merchant and science. So I guess let's do science. Let's not do desert because that's dumb. It always feels like forest is just the way to go. Wow, yeah, I had actually never won a single run on the desert. The main issue is just, like, you don't need the stronger enemies are kind of annoying, and stone skin is so situationally useful that it's not quite worth it. Oh, I've never beaten Coast with the science leader. I guess today's the day to do it, at least for now. Hey, and thank you, OIC Ram Quattro. OIC Ram Quattro, or Cram Quattro. God, you know what? I have no idea. It's Quattro. Thank you, Quattro, for the, let's see, what is that? 15-month free sub. Thank you. Let's get the hoos down, and let's start cycling. Alright, fuel demolition. Probably grab that one. Just get him down. Fuel up, which I don't think really helps that much, but gives me a scrap, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, pop the grains. And then I guess I'll just get these guys down. I don't really care. Unfortunately, whenever I do a science run, it's very much the exact same build every single time. Which is fun, don't get me wrong. But it's usually spec into lightning, delete enemies, rinse, repeat. I'd like to try some other builds, but I haven't really gotten anywhere. I wonder you always have trouble with your username, so just go with Quattro. Yeah, I can't guesstimate based on phonetics when it could be multiple things. Maybe I can. I don't know. Sewers, watchtower, wait. Or we could reduce the cost on something. These are dicey. So sewers is amazing, but only if I have associated structures with it. Watchtower is actually really good. I'm feeling sewers, though. I'm gonna just get it, and we're just gonna put it down. And just leave space on the sides. It's absolutely planning for a future that might not happen. But, if I can make it work, if I put it right here, then we have the potential for greatness. There's one of them. Generate is really cool. After 60 seconds plus 60 gold, while ongoing, 100 gold, 100% bonus gold whenever you use a leader ability. That could be really good. Could be. I'm gonna grab espionage, though. Espionage feels like it's got some serious potential sitting there. They didn't have any houses, did they? Nope. They do have the Scout Ratrons if I want to go there. I don't care much for the Scout Ratrons, though. Okay, Pop Potter. Pop Generator. And I'm going to want to reduce the cost of espionage. Let's see. Let's give me ambush. Kill one of these guys, get a mutant down. Okay, could get a house. Crazy strat. Could go farm. We could also just go for lightning rods and disregard. The problem is with farm, we don't really need it. It's nice, but it's... I almost always have crazy money when I'm rolling scientist. Oh, shoot. I should have used the battery. I guess it works. Okay. The lightning rod is an alt arrow tower. It's interesting. I don't know if it's better, though. I guess I have to put the walls on the other side. Okay, there we go. Get the Oh! Oh! Lose 100 gold, gain an advisor? I mean, that's rarely not worth it. Grab the blessing. Grab another advisor. Hi? So these are kind of tough. No, they're not. Demolition is perfect. Okay. So let's grab blessing. Upgrade. We might want to upgrade. Probably just espionage is too good. Pop espionage. Just cycle. Keep popping espionage. Wait, we should probably get rid of that rebel card. There we go. That's some sweet bonus money. I was really hoping we get breed as part of that last group, but no dice. But yeah, getting demolition means that I can potentially use batteries to boost the demolition to upgrade all my structures. Remove a card, lead a level, lose half my gold. Nah, let's remove the rebel. Okay. Delete a card. Nah, we need the house. We don't actually need the house that bad. This leader is a weird duck. In the fact that they generally don't care. Okay, pop espionage, pop waste. Can't pop that. Yeah. Got what we needed. Okay, so what do we got? Ooh. Ooh, these are good. So we can get a second lightning rod, defensive wall, and a watchtower. Because the less I'm reliant on my own units to fight, the better. And with demolition, I can pick them up and move them around. Only thing I will say, grab preserve. Perfect. And we can get a mutant down. Do you have anything else that was amazing? Let's grab a static as well. How you doing? 1 second. Perfect. I think the big issue with the lightning rod is its range is garbage. Another blessing. Probably should have looked at what else I could get. But let's just make Potter cheaper. And pop a grain. Because I am a po' boy. I need some help. Financially. Okay, upgrade that. Let's just get a repair. No point in doing a demolition. Alloy gets me a little bit extra gold. Do get a lab rat. Eh. That's pretty good. Waste, static. Watchtower just deletes them. Hell yeah. Okay, get a legendary card. University, next 60 seconds, reduce leader ability cooldown? Maybe. Musketeer. Oh boy. When deployed, +4 attack whenever you use a leader ability, slow attack speed. I want that. That's real good. Okay, get that down. Move these guys up. I'm just going to move this over here. This side is just going to be, I'm not going to say redheaded stepchild area, but it's definitely not going to be the greatest. Alright. Let's go preserve. I was really hoping I'd preserve the cheese. Preserving 1 or 2 cheeses, and then potentially upgrading 1 more of them is stupid good. But alas. Yeah, I'm not sitting on the greatest setup here. There we go. Let's get him a musketeer. Leader level up, get another blessing. I'm feeling the blessings more than the leader level up, because the leader level up just gives me more choices, which is useful, don't get me wrong, but it's not amazing. Okay, so what do we make cheaper? Wild card, we could make one of the cheeses cheaper. Otherwise, we could go for the musketeers. I'm gonna do that. Okay, getting attacked on both sides. Should be fine. I know there's only one dude on one of the 2 sides. But that'll be okay. Lab. I like lab. And a defensive wall. Okay, I guess I'll get assemble. Let's just discard whatever. Static shock these schmucks. Cycle. Grab the battery. Potter. Waste. Battery gets the lab. Demolition level 2. It's kind of what we were looking for, but no, I want to do that. And have the money? Yes. So we're going to demolish the sewers and get upgraded sewers, which is everything I was hoping for. And let's grab experiments, which is just mad money all the time. Okay. This is a weird run. It is what I was looking for, though. Okay. Let's just grab assistance so I can pop that. I don't think that helps me. But it doesn't hurt me. Boy, howdy, we need some population. We got nothing. I guess what I should probably do is tear up this house and get the better tier. Same thing with the generator. Pop espionage. Gonna do the dumb thing. Grab that. Demolition this. Get a higher tier generator. Let's see. Get a leader, lose half my gold. I'll take it. Right, what can we gain? Another sewers, another budgeting. Nah. What would I remove? Great. I have no use for it. I could have gone for a house, but I think we're beyond just needing a singular house. And I'll grab the attack card, which, if I make cheaper, becomes ridiculous later. Okay, so this is looking a little dice. That's just rude. Demolish that. Move this up. Did I move this guy up? Yes, I did. Whew. Pop both of those. So we lose. Ah. I passed up on like a couple of houses and that kind of screwed me, but honestly, like RNG was not exactly friendly on that one. Mainly the jumping rats were terrible. I forgot that this area has jumping rats. Alright, well, let's try that again. See, the boost thing got filled out. Yep. Let's start with this. Waste. Now, this is a leader that you actually do want to do the financial churn on. I neglect that sometimes. Probably just because I wasn't thinking on the last round. Let's see. Preserve. The reason why we want to do that is now I always have at least 2 cheeses whenever I draw a cheese. Ideally, I get more than that. Doesn't always work out, but boy is it some cash. That alone means more or less we can just completely be... We can completely disregard finances. In favor of just accruing egregious amounts of wealth early. I got one guy. Good luck, one singular guy. There we go. That could have gone badly. You know what? Let's go for the house. I can deal with the loss for a bit. Gosh, I have a lot of money this early on in a run. That's a good sign, if there ever was one. Alright, let's get the market. Let's grab the defensive wall. Let's grab experiments. It's real tempting to maybe go for the Plague Ratron. They're not terrible, and applying Tainted to enemies is actually really helpful. Okay. Get these down. Okay. I'm gonna go for the advisor. I know people absolutely hate when I do this, but I don't know. I like it. What did we get? Upgrade all economic cards. That's obscene, actually. Means we're gonna be fairly cheese-based here. Financially. But you know what? A cheese-based economy is not the worst economy ever. I'll pop 1 grain for a little bit of extra cash, but I think we're going to want to get rid of it. Okay. Let's just keep getting houses. And probably slowly phase out some of our other dudes. Okay. Houses over there. That last run had potential, but yeah, just relying a little too much on defensive structures messed me up something fierce. Anyway, get them, plagued tin cans. I believe in you. You can do it. Nope, that didn't work. What do you got for me? Farm, generate, repair? No. Lose a card? Maybe. Blessing? No. Let's get rid of Rebel. At this point, reducing the cost on anything actually isn't really that helpful. It does mean more money, and we'll probably want to do it with the cheeses, but it's not like it's the end-all be-all here. Okay, waste, cheese, cheese. Like I said, very heavy cheese-based economy. People talking about whether or not they're hopeful for the, for 2021. I am vaguely hopeful for 2021. I certainly feel better. I've been feeling a lot better. But I think a lot of that just has to do with... I mean, honestly, current events to some degree. Let's just get another market. All the rest of these would be nice, but the more potential options that we can have, the better it's going to work out for me. Remove a card. Let's get rid of grain. Gain a card. Gain a watchtower. Gaining a watchtower is not a bad idea. Preserve could be really good. Kind of. I'm going to go for the watchtower. Just for the bonus potential defense. Alright. And I'm going to try and plan around getting a sewer, but who knows if I'm going to get lucky on that one. Let's see. What do you think of Lucasfilm Games and EA's loss of exclusivity to Star Wars? I think it's a good thing. I think exclusivity clauses for, like, IPs is very restrictive. I know everybody gets mad about, like, Epic Games exclusivity, but it's like... That one honestly feels like small beans in comparison to developers having strict contracts with... having strict contracts with developers of, like, you will only make Star Wars games. I realize kind of the flip side is what Games Workshop does. I'm actually going to grab the cheese market. But Games Workshop absolutely does the kind of just like, you know what? Whatever, go wild. I don't think I actually care on that one. And I think that actually has its own detractions, but... Let's keep expanding this side for the time being. I'll get both of my watchtowers down on this side first. But I feel like if Disney was smart, what they would do is start contracting out loads of indie games to good developers and actually ask them, like, make a good Star Wars game. As a person that actually worked at one of these studios, that worked at one of these studios that made just trash-tier shovelware games that had very limited budgets, that is an absolutely terrible mistake. And if Disney ends up going that direction, then it's going to sink and everybody's going to be mad at them. But if they say, like, okay, well, I don't think they'd ever be able to convince Supergiant to make a game for them. But what's a good example of kind of like a beat? Well, okay, I doubt it would happen, but let's say straight up, they somehow managed to convince Chimeric of Nova Drift fame, hey, we want you to make a Nova Drift kind of DLC, a Star Wars Nova Drift DLC. You play as an X-Wing, a Y-Wing, whatever, and just reskin everything and add a whole bunch of extra more Star Wars themed power-ups. Would it actually be good? Hell if I know, but I know he'd be able to actually do something great. Supergiant Star Wars actually sounds like it would kick ass. You're completely correct on that one, but I don't see it happening because I think Supergiant would just prefer to do whatever the hell they want. Upgrade a random card whenever you expand with the defensive wall. I love the idea of that. but we don't need it as much. Do we want the factory or the public bath? Let's go for the factory. I don't cycle that much. And that could be amazing. We need breed. A lot of the rest of these are great. Lab would be amazing. Generator is actually one of the things that we need. But breed just makes so much more sense for any and every build here. And even beyond that, if Disney actually wanted to go like full LucasArts with it, what they could do is actually start saying, hey, you know, let's do what we did with Monkey Island, for example. Ooh, do I go for the researcher? It's a little early for the researcher. No, we're going for the sewers. Because I can get the sewers down here followed by a windmill. I want to do that? Nah. Let's go for that. That way we switch this. We get a mutant, but we can't fit. Imagine a Star Wars game, but with Hard Space Shipbreaker. I mean, once again, imagine if they said, hey, Hard Space Shipbreaker, you guys got a good thing going here. We'll pay you, you know, X amount to, and just give you all sorts of reference images, concept art, diagrams, you name it. And say, go nuts. Make a bunch of, you know, anywhere from just basic X-Wings to full-on, like, Republic cruisers. And just have this giant slew of Star Wars things to just tear apart. Yeah, dissect a TIE fighter. You know, maybe go a little bit more nitty-gritty so you have to be careful with it. But I think that would be the smartest way for Disney to handle this ending of the contract, is to say, alright, well, we could pay these developers to make, like, a full Star Wars game. But I think in my mind, it would be infinitely better for them to... Yeah, you know what, let's just grab the cheese market. It would be infinitely better for them to actually just go for a bunch of really good tie-ins instead. I'm just going to keep going for the markets. We'll just see what happens. Because financially, I'm solid. What we really need is a demolition, but not necessarily betting on that one. Okay, let's discard the defensive wall and experiments. Give me the battery. Upgrades the mutant. That was worth a shot. Okay. Big immediate problem here is we actually have a decent number of dudes, but they're not that strong. And that can cause me some issues. For static, I think I'm going to go for the watchtower. Because I think we want to expand this again so my factory doesn't get stomped. Keep pumping breed. Do we go for the lab? Yeah, let's go for the lab. Because I can put that with the sewers. This is rude. Losing all my gold is survivable but ugly. Radisons is gonna be worse. I'm not happy about this one. Let's see. Well, let's lose half my gold. That's hardly a setback. Alright, let's move these guys forward. Oh, that actually pushed them off. I think it did. Yes. Okay, let's grab breed. Potter, cheese. Alright. Finances are... We're back in business. Experiments. Do I not have enough for the breed? I guess I don't. Let's grab that generator. Pop waste, pop cheese. Get the generator down. We need the upgrades. Especially for stuff like breed. Okay, this side's actually doing worse. Though, honestly, the amount of people I've got down is actually working out really well for me. I guess I'll just get the lab... let's not get the lab down immediately. Let's get the lab down now. There we go. No, I don't know. I'm tentatively hopeful, but I also know Star Wars... I know Disney likes to just screw things up occasionally, and so, like, it's a very tentative hope. But if they can pull it off, I will be a happy camper. Let's lose half my gold for another advisor. Okay, what do we get? Another sewers? Hell yeah. We've got an event. Event has get bomb card. Oh, it's pricey. It's good, but I don't know if I want it. Nah. That doesn't scale as well as some of the other cards. Let's get that down. I guess in retrospect, I should have waited. Get the battery. Battery up the demolition. Which do I want? Probably the sewers. Okay, wait. Ooh. Is it egg time? I like egg. Egg is pricey. But early egg means great tanks, and we can slowly just phase out all the other dudes. Please don't break my towers. I guess that's the downside to having generally unupgraded towers. Extra range all rear rank units. Not amazing for what I'm doing. Still good, just not amazing. Let's go for the public bath. Let's pop waste. Okay, what do you got? Greed. Greed is nice if I remember to do it. Alternatively, we just go second cheese market. And, smithy. I guess I'll go for the wall. Damn. What's this guy have? I barely have it in gold, so I guess let's do that. And just hold on to a couple of these. Okay, pop waste. Start cycling the cheeses. Get a monster, get a mutant. I really should have checked what he had, but it's fine. Alright, lab is available. Lab has reuse or calculate. Calculate's really interesting. I might be able to do calculate. Okay, discard 3 cards if the total is between 140 and 171. Could I do that with what I have? Let me take a look. Look at this group. But that might be better. Nope. Didn't actually work in this situation. Get a card. Get the Warren. What else could I do? Get extra money? Nah, let's get the Warren. I can't afford it right now, but that's fine. We'll get it. And if I can actually get Calculate to work, I will be a happy camper. Okay, we have a cheese market ready to go. Okay, here we go. Calculate. If I get rid of... If I grab the battery, we upgrade. Didn't work. Kind of worked. Okay. So, 157 and 192. I think I'll be... just over. Let's keep cycling that. Let's see. What else do we have? Charge, dissolve. Let's keep grabbing defensive walls. Pop the breed. This is such a weird run. Money, money, money. Mutant preserve. Okay, this is working, kind of. Cycle. Cheese. Go back to batteries. Upgrade. We get another monster egg, but I do not have enough houses. Oh, and I don't have enough money for that. 175 and 214. Okay, I can definitely do this. So if I get rid of Breed, the defensive wall, and the Plague Ratron, that should put me... Perfect. Okay, now I can get the Warren down at the very least. Calculate is weird. Okay, what do we got? Training? Training. Do I want to do that, actually? Sure. It's not terribly expensive. Main problem is I spent a lot of money on junk. Okay, so we're probably going to have a casualty or two here. Oh, you shit. Get those down. Get the guard down. There's no reason it needs to be in my hands. Pop training. Cycle this. That poor, sad, singular guard. We did kind of okay. Okay. Plus 20 gold, the same type of cards are consecutively played. Some of the rest of these would be great. But that's really helpful. Cheese. I've just got to get the cheese market down. It's been sitting in my hand for too long. Okay. Draw some extra. What do we got? I don't remember what the last card I played was. Pretty sure it wasn't a skill, though. I could go for the full power. I hate doing it. Okay. Monster Egg guards. Waste. And training. Let's reduce my redraw time. Okay, so this is getting dicey. I need some help. I got cannoned pretty bad. And I lost a lot of dudes. Okay. Well, this is... That's not great. Let's see, museum? Yes. Okay, what else we got? Scrap station... Spy. Gonna grab the defensive wall. Okay, pop Potter, pop Monastery. Pop this. Let's do espionage. Burn the alloy, burn that. Grab the battery. Upgrade both of these. These have enough space for both. Okay, well we got enough space for the important one. What skill do we get? None of these are helpful. Lab rat. Experiments, egg. Plague Ratron, that. This side's still doing okay. This side has me worried. At least my redraw time is pretty dang great. I think they're actually going to pull it off. I guess just having a bunch of egg is kind of what we need. Grab that. What else we got? Apartment for some more dudes would be good. I'd say a defensive wall, but we actually don't want to do that. Alright, what else could we get? Lightning rod? Sure. This area is done expanding? It certainly looks like it. I don't see any more wall spots. So I'm just gonna hope. What else do we have? Go for assemble. Discard the public bath. Keep cycling. So we got a boss over here. It's actually worth it. Okay. Oh, getting attacked on both sides. Water, waste, experiments. I'll do what I can. Oh. Okay, the cannon was just a red herring? Cannon was a red herring. Okay. Well, this worked out for me. Let's see, what do we get? Demolition. I'm sure there's got to be something I can demolish and move forward. Now, I believe we have another cheese market. Yes. Cheese, cheese, cheese. I think battery. Yes. Hold up. What do we upgrade? Honestly, I'm probably going to upgrade the generator first. Now let's get some public baths. Do I want public bath or do I want musketeer? These are tough, mainly because musketeers are incredibly good. Let's just go for another one of those. Cycle these up. Beauty part is cheeses now can be played off of themselves. What do you got? Research. Be nice to go for research, but let's grab throw. That sounds kind of fun. Along on you. A while. Let's go monastery. Let's get rid of guard. Calculate. Okay, get rid of him. What else we got? Bomb? Bomb. Okay, the markets have another museum. Maybe I should have gone for research. Well, that's annoying. And honestly, let's grab a fire station. Fire station. Okay. Full power. I gotta. I could have... I keep forgetting about the batteries. Or, not the batteries, the generators. Okay. Get the generator down. I don't have enough money for the other wall. Okay, do we have the other cheese market? It's in 33 seconds. I'll just live with it. Okay. Come on, get closer. Thank you. Do we get anything else? Sure. Poison fog? Plague Ratron. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of Calculate. There's no using it right now. It is pointless. Get the defensive wall down. Bit of a shame, but we don't need it that bad. Okay, maybe it's still actually useful. What else would I get rid of? Lab rat. I'm not using them. Egg. Breed. We've got to really upgrade that. Okay. What are they doing? Getting smacked. Okay, what else do I have? Fuel. Just grab an ambush, probably. My egg. Get him, boyo. Okay, so we are... This is not great. Huh. Fuel. Discard your hand for the next 10 seconds, plus 50% attack and movement speed for all Ratron units for every discarded card. That sounds really good, except for I'm not using Ratrons. Okay, keep going for a leader level up. I gotta. I don't really have much of a choice. Smithy. Improvements would be lovely. Oops, why did I cycle that out? I don't know. Alright, pop the cheese, pop the breed, go full power. Mainly because I'm going to be in trouble otherwise. Monster egg. And just throw. The one of the two. How they doing? Okay. Get egg. I'm gonna keep getting the musketeers out here, I guess. Because I don't have too much of a choice. I think we'll be okay. Let's see. Dice would be interesting. Let's just grab dice. It's free, and it gets me extra cards. Training. Battery. There's the smithy. Which we've been needing pretty bad. Okay, I'm gonna put it there. For reasons. Gold butterfly, eh. University. Sure. Oh, right. And another defensive wall. Cycle those. Alright. Big Ratron. Experiments. Full power. Doesn't give me much. But that's okay, I don't need much. Got a static. Oh, there's a rock right in there. Alright, whatever. Okay. Let's just go full power. We gotta zap these guys into next Tuesday. Okay, that's bad. Let's go another full power. I gotta delete that man. Alright, there we go. How? Why? Let's just lose half my gold. Gain an advisor. What do we get? I mean, honestly, healing potion might not be a terrible idea. Ooh, Warden. I'm just gonna hope for the best. Okay, Musketeer. Heal. That. Lab. Everything got busted. Go for reuse, but they even hit the monastery. How the hell did they hit this entire area? Okay. And I know I have these butterflies just whizzing around, but they're not really that helpful. They're nice. But I'm not broke. University is available. We'll grab that in a second. What else do we have? Gold. Hyper beam. No. Hatchet? Yes. University. Ah, there's Thunderstorm, but I don't have the cash. Okay. Do we get anything amazing? It's like I get a second full power, which I don't think we really need. Grab this. Pop both batteries. Give me the cheeses. Demolish this. Grab that. Pop the library down. Then pop full power. They've deleted all of my ducks. Okay, here we go. Do we delete? Yeah, let's get rid of calculate. Okay, get Agit. Next up, Monster Egg. Needs to be upgraded. We need more survivability, more bang for this buck. Otherwise, we lose. Okay, what do we get next? Honestly, I might also want to get rid of waste. We're wasting a lot of resources just trying to get rid of these. Yeah, there we go. I know it's free money, but we're wasting a lot of resources and hand. There we go. Pop the breed, pop the cheese. There we go. I think they're actually fully healed. Nice. Okay. Tons of breeds going. I'm just going to try and hyper buff this one side. You might also want to get rid of throw. Morphing potion. I'm just going to do that. I have no idea. That was probably a terrible idea. Let's see. Assemble. Burst. Oh, burst is I just gained burst. Yeah, let's just chuck him. What else we got? Another Agit? Yeah. Researcher, it's about time. There was a demolish there. I probably should have considered that. What am I doing? I don't know. Grab that. These guys... Hello? Let's target a unit. Yes, please give me a unit. There's many a unit in this kind of immediate vicinity. Oh, there's this stupid... hermit crabs. I forgot how much I hate them. Okay, what else we got? Let's keep deleting cards. What do we not need next? It's tempting to get rid of Potter. There's also Throw, but Throw is a good boss deleter. Okay, new event. There's just too much going on. Not useful. Not useful. Okay, what do we upgrade? I'd upgrade the Agit, but we don't want it. Upgrade the Researcher? We do. Absolutely. The reason why you want to upgrade the Researcher is for madcap damage. Okay. Next up there. How are these guys doing? Better. What do we get next? And honestly, keep cycling breed. Main thing is, now that we have researcher, everything else just kind of falls into place. It doesn't matter too much what we do. Let's see. I guess what I should be doing. Hitting those. Get this over here. Skills. What do we get? I guess static. Okay. First, full power. Hello? I need to actually hit some of these things. Thank you. Cycle that. Okay. Pause this. Get you down. Get this down. Nope. Oh, it's the goddamn hermit crabs again. Of course it is. Whatever else would it be? Nope, let's do full power. Yeah, okay. We'll get rid of throw. Transform a card into a legendary card. Get out of here, throw, and hello, another Agit. That might not be great. We'll see. Let's just upgrade something. If I upgrade this static, nope, it still stays that. Let's go full power level 2. Yeah, there's still one shitty crab. Okay, what do we get rid of next? I mean, sadly, I think I'm going to have to get rid of the Agit. I might also want to get rid of the Plague Ratron. Hell, I might even want to get rid of a lot of things. Let's actually start getting rid of the cheeses. They're nice. Make me lots of money, but I don't need them. Let's grab a Crackle. Crackle is good. Crackle and reuse. Can I expand further? No. So we're locked in. Pretty much can't get any further. Okay. Heal these guys up. Get another researcher down. The more of these researchers we get down, the stronger I am. And will be. I guess I'll just do dice. Okay. Let's just delete these fellows. Because I've got full power. I could have gone cheese financials, but I don't think I need it. Yeah, we've gotten full storm generator again. It's like the only build that I know how to do. Really wish I didn't have to hold down click when doing that one. Alright. Now, one thing I will say, I think I gotta get rid of this Agit. Because I don't think I can use it. I don't think I can use pretty much any of these things. Let's just get a blessing? Question mark? I mean, heck if I know what I'm going to use it for, but still. Okay, lost everybody on this side. What do I make cheaper? What costs money? Almost nothing. It's really nice. I guess reuse. Okay. What do we grab next? Training? Training. Okay. And let's get rid of the Adjit. I'd love it, it's amazing, but we just don't have enough time. Okay, smithy. Let's see. I do breed, but we're not really reliant on it. Let's go reuse. Because if I can go reuse into a burst, that could give me some really solid combos. Okay, markets are available. Not really betting on them. I mean, there's like ambush, but it's okay. Charge might actually be really good. But I don't think we need it. Everything is near free. Nope. Okay. Reuse. Burst. Crackle. Okay. Yeah, I don't need many units to pull this off anymore. Okay, cycle that. Looks like I'm gonna need a little bit more. What do we got? Throw? I guess I'll just grab another static. Egg. Dice. Really, the answer is full power. Problem is it just takes forever to load all of the new cards, but that's okay. What do you got for me? Just a pure raw static? Actually, that's fine. Reduce the cost of something, not that it matters. Upgrade my walls, which is incredibly useful. Okay, man, look at all this stuff that I cannot use because my everything is so full. Alright, reuse. I guess what we really need to do is keep removing some cards. What do you get rid of? Plague Ratron? No. Cheese. As good as cheese is, we don't need nearly as much cheese as we used to. Oh, I probably could have healed, actually. Just in case. Okay, what do we upgrade? I go for the breed. But I think I'm going to go burst. We're just going to live on the edge generating mad damage cards. Okay. Grab a demolition. What can I get rid of? It's not what can I get rid of. It's what needs an upgrade? Because I've got a number of these. Let's upgrade the factory. What's up, snake lady? Okay. Reuse crackle. Okay. So maybe is there? No, there's nobody over here. There's nobody on either side, in fact. Hey, works for me. Nope, there's these guys. show up with the rest. Fucking latecomers. Okay, what do we grab next? Breed, bomb, throw, assistance. Oh, there's ducks. Ooh, extra attack speed to all combat buildings. Let's grab that. Healing potion. Yeah, we'll be fine. This is not my strongest run that I have ever done, but it's got it where it counts, where it needs to. Oh, right. I've got to read more. Shoot. I guess let's actually upgrade breed. None of this is helpful. That's helpful, though. Thank you. Innovation could be good, but I think I'll live without. Okay, cycle these. Really got to get breed cycling properly. Hello, yes. That's some dangage. What else we got here? Burst? No, crackle. Because I could use some more static cards. Just delete my foes for me. There's nobody else over here, right? Yes. Alright, we're good. Did we make you hungry? I will admit, I can't take my eyes off of this game. Which is part of the reason why I don't respond to much when I'm playing this game. Because I literally cannot. I honestly wish that I could. But as it stands, there's just, there's too much going on and I can't take my eyes off it. This sucks. I guess I'll go for the card draw. I hate that one. Okay, what else do we get rid of? I don't know, I actually really like what I've got. Especially now that I've got the extra card draw. Guess I'll preserve my whole hand, question mark. Go for that. What do we upgrade next? Probably dice. Not that it really helps too much here. This poor side is just not prepared. But honestly... Oh, hi. I didn't even notice he was still there. Well, let's send him off to die. Okay. Reuse, breed, there we go. Ah, but I can't actually get it to have multiple breeds cycling. It was worth a shot. Oops. That didn't work. I will just delete them individually as they land. But what else am I going to use these statics on? Okay, it has gone too far. What do we grab next? Wow. Are there duplicates, or is this just like every skill in the game? Okay, maybe not quite every skill in the game. Training. Get rid of the stupid hermit crabs. As they're dumb, and I hate them. Honestly, let's get rid of the plague ratrons. At this point, while they're nice for the bonus damage, I just don't get the opportunity to use them. What else we got? Skill, call, nah. I guess I don't want to remove anything. Nor do I care too much to gain. So I guess let's just go for the money, because what else do I do? Honestly, I guess let's start upgrading the musketeers. Hello, merchant that I've pretty much just ignored the entire time. I think Catalyst wouldn't be terrible. Okay, one immediate observation is, as usual, we don't have enough population to support both sides. So I think what I'm gonna do is just totally neglect left side and just make it work. Okay, let's just let Card Horde turn this into something silly. Training. Read. Dice. First. Reuse. Static. Crackle. Yeah, I'm generally good enough. Uh-oh. Does anyone else hate hermit crabs? I do. Okay, what card could I gain? I mean, honestly, like, Poison Fog ain't terrible. Well, let's just go leader level up in a way that I don't need, because I have more of these than I possibly know what to do with. Okay. Let's upgrade something. Static, I guess, which makes it do like 2 more damage. Oh, that is sad. Is this no, that's level 2. What is that? Lightning rod? I guess I'll do that. I mean, this wall is donked. But I'm having a hard time carrying. I guess I'll start putting some dudes down on this side. Purely just so they can slow it down just a smidge. Got anything else? Thunderstorm. Admittedly, a little late for Thunderstorm to be useful, and it's not actually that amazing of a card. Okay. Luckily, it doesn't really matter. I don't know if I fought this boss before. It is craft. Okay, burst, reuse. I did that wrong. It's fine. We've got another burst. Alternatively, thunderstorm, I guess. Dice, crackle. That's a tanky craft. Why is that mushroom going bananas back there? I guess that's his mushroom. Oh yeah. I guess it's destroying my base using spores. I've never seen that before. You will not destroy this wall. You cannot. I forbid you. There, he is now dead. Thank you. Scientist leader is just weird. It's like, I want every run to be unique and interesting, and every single run with a scientist leader is just like, hey, you want to just cast static on enemies over and over and over again? I'm like, I guess so. And then it just kind of hands me that exact run every single time. Oh, well. Okay. Mining Ratron, which is great. Every 3 seconds, mine minerals equal to attack. And when it dies, gain gold equal to the amount of minerals mined. Which is really weird, but kind of cool. Ratron rental automation. Reduced cooldown to leader ability for every Ratron you have obtained. And every 120 seconds, add 5 random ephemeral Ratrons to your hand. Interesting. I really want to try a Ratron build someday. It could be cool. Okay, +5 attack to all Ratron cards. No longer get a scrap card when a Ratron unit is destroyed. And extra leader levels for every obtained advisor. Oh! That one's good! Alright, so I'm thinking maybe 1-2 more runs on most of these guys to max them out. And then I'll feel kind of accomplished with myself. I don't know what I'll do after that point.